there. Let them know what's going on so we ain't looking behind all day. Everybody in this room has a chance to make a difference. Make your difference. Make sure you got the heart tonight. Physical is the name of the game. Understood? All right, let's get it done.
I really like Coach Fleming. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of honored to be coaching, with him. So I think he does a great job. He has a way to get to the kids.
He's a great person, great family man. It shows in terms of how he treats the players. You can tell he's a father.
Family is paramount to me. It all starts with marriage and then picking up children as you go down through this. And it's a crazy, crazy wild ride, particularly when you're moving around to many different states and many different places. But the strength of that family right now is something that my wife and I, Leslie, are very, very proud of.
Coach Fleming is a big-time family man. He's got a great family, obviously his wife, Miss Leslie, and he's got 4 children, and I think the last one just left the house for college.
This job requires a tremendous amount of time, a tremendous amount of effort, and there's a lot of time spent away from your family. So without the strength of Leslie to be able to raise those children the way they are, I think that's the critical piece.
Every child is a different personality, so having 4 children, you have to adapt to all 4.
My kids have all kind of spread their wings and branched out into different areas. One went to Southern Cal, my oldest boy. My second boy obviously went to the University of Akron. My oldest daughter's out in California at Chapman University, and now Meg decided Colorado's her deal, so there she goes.
When you see him off the field, he's a lovable guy, always joking around, and he does things the right way.
I recognize, more and more since that they've grown through that each one of these kids we inherit is someone else's child. So there's a very deep responsibility that we have to be able to continue to grow them on the path to manhood.
Fellas, this story does not change. This is about physicality, it's about heart. You are matching your unit versus theirs. All right, your heart versus theirs. Take it for 60 minutes and 1 snap at a time.
Consider myself a hard-working coach that tries to get better every day, that defines an expectation for the players to achieve. I consider myself a coach that will push buttons to be able to get the desired result.
His speeches are great. I can always count on Coach Fleming when it's scrimmage time or it's game time. He's always got something good. He'll start off calm and then he'll get hyped. He's going to bring it up. He can always get your blood boiling.
You can't play defense without being extremely passionate, and that's usually what my talks will usually end up going towards at some point in time.
Coach Fleming does a great job balancing in terms of each position group. He is a walk-around coordinator, so he does have the opportunity to sit there and view, and I think he's been around coaching and he's done a great job at every spot he's been, that he has an understanding for every position group. So he can literally sit there and coach the secondary, the linebackers, the defensive line.
Well, the emphasis have always been, getting off of blocks, getting to the football, tackling, fundamental excellence. The things that we've got to become better in is, pass coverage, tackling, all aspects of the game. Every time you look at a season, regardless of your success, we won 10 games last year, but we look at it fine-tooth comb to see where we need to improve defensively.
I think he's really the guy that's, the backbone and the oak, and he's the guy that's got a lot on him, especially, Coach O'Leary's tough, and they've been great on defense at UCF for about 7 or 8 years now, been top 10 in the country, and he holds a lot of us accountable for that.
There's a definite standard of performance that's established here. Coach O'Leary's been a defensive coach his whole life. He's been a defensive head coach. He knows that winning championships on, in any level, it's dependent upon your ability to stop people.
He just talks about playing within the defense. He's talking about if you want the ball, go get it. He talks about what the defense needs to be about. Mean, nasty, 11 guys trying to get the ball.
What you really need to be successful is everybody on that sideline completely focused in and committed to the common cause, which is to win that football game, and be prepared to contribute to that victory in any way they're asked to.